Wow, yes, I am. Mrs. Smith, can you hear me? Well, thank you so much for that amazing job of not only hosting the call, but I am humbled by your kind words because I only have a little glimpse of not only your story coming to this point, but also the amazing success that I've heard that you've achieved in this industry. And I'm so proud to be part of your success team. And for you to say those words for me, it definitely humbles my spirit. So, good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My voice is almost gone, but that's okay. That means there is still some gas left in the tank. It is January 30th, 2012. Are you ready to close out this month strong? Are you ready to close out this month strong? I know that every single person on this phone was on the Millionaire Mentorship call last night and heard the amazing, now all of a sudden my mind's going to go blank. I think it was Mr. Edward Hartley, just knock it out of the park. And he talked about some of the amazing success stories that have already happened this month so far. And one of the people, in addition to Mr. Raul Luna, who got Blue Diamond knocked out, was the amazing Nielsen family, Steve and Deanna. But I'll have to say it, our favorite, the 23-year-old Casey Nielsen Martin, already got Blue Diamond knocked out. And as I'm thinking about this young lady, somebody who was, a college, well, I don't say college dropout. Let's just say she could put that position back to somebody else who wanted to get a job. But she shared a story with us in Northern California recently that I'll share with you this morning, and I'm sure that it's going to touch somebody on this phone to inspire them to get this thing done. And it has to do with fleas. Fleas, F-E-A-L-A-S. How you spell fleas? F-L-E-A-S, fleas. Those little tiny things that mess up with our dogs and our cats, and sometimes they mess up with us. Those little tiny creatures, barely visible. They're little tiny. All fleas do, really, ladies and gentlemen, is they jump and they bite. Fleas jump and they bite. That's pretty much all they are built to do. They do a couple other things we won't go into, but for the most part, they jump, and they bite. Now, ladies and gentlemen, did you know that a flea can jump 7 feet in the air? 7 feet in the air. I don't know. And for those of you basketball players who either wish you could play basketball or thought you could play back in the day, that's called hops. To be a tiny little creature, barely visible, to be able to jump 7 feet in the high, that is literally Superman status. That's like being able to jump on top of a building if you are a human being. So fleas can jump 7 feet in the air. That's how they get on top of Fido and Prince and whatever you name your loved one, your love for your four-legged creature. Fleas can jump 7 feet in the air. But here's what happens if you put a group of fleas into a jar and covered the top. Put a lid on the top. What do? All they do is jump and bite. So if you put a whole bunch of fleas in a jar, here's what will happen immediately. You'll start hearing this sound. Tink, 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 tink. Why? Because the fleas are jumping instinctively as high as they can go, and they keep hitting the lid above their head. And they'll keep doing it. Tink, 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 tink. And then eventually, you'll start hearing tink, tink, tink. And then you'll hear silence. Why do you hear silence? Well, they've given up, right? There's a lid over their head every time they jump to their true potential, why they were put on this planet. Something's above them, and they stop. And here's the amazing thing about fleas, and this is a true story. After a certain amount of time, I think it's no longer than 60 seconds, from the time you do not hear a sound, you can take off the lid, take off the cover in that jar, and those fleas will never, ever jump out of that jar because they perceive a lid is still over their head. They perceive a lid is still over their head even though it's not there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that the lid is not there. The lid is not there. Every single person on this phone, including myself, has a lid over their head. Maybe that lid is getting your dual team knocked out today. Maybe that lid is going ahead and hitting platinum for the first time. Maybe that lid is making that next step toward the Benz Club and getting 2-star platinum knocked out today. Maybe that lid is going ahead and getting sapphire and joining me and some of my brothers and sisters in the OG Benz Club. Maybe that's your lid. Maybe your lid is getting ruby or emerald or diamond knocked out. Maybe your lid is going out there and actually talking to somebody that you don't know with confidence and posture, using a proven system to start exposing people to get customers and to get business partners. Maybe your lid is working a job and relying on somebody else to tell you how much you're worth, when you can work, where you can work, what you can do, how much you can get paid. Maybe your lid is $50,000 a year. Maybe it's more. Ladies and gentlemen, every single person on this phone, including myself, has a lid over your head, and I'm here to tell you it's not there. Even if it was there once, it's no longer there. So what do everybody need? Mr. Smith humbled me by calling me one of his mentors. I definitely consider him to be one of mine. What does every single person need? They need a flea buddy. Now, what in the world is a flea buddy? A flea buddy is somebody who still realizes the potential that they have, still realizes the God-given ability that they have, and that person jumps into the jar and looks over and says, dude, man, you can jump. Did you know how high you can jump? And the person's looking back at you and say, no, man, there's a lid up there. Every time I jump up, man, it hits me in the head. I can't do it. There's a lid up there. Look. And they'll look up and they'll even see a lid that doesn't exist. And the flea buddy says, nah, man, the lid is not there. Let me prove it to you. Let me prove it to you. And you jump. Come back down. Did you see that? Did you see how high I jumped? The lid wasn't there, man. The lid, and somebody could actually see somebody do something once, or maybe see somebody in another part of your organization once, or see something happen in the industry once or twice, and then just something doesn't relate. So you have to show them again. You have to jump up. Boom. Did you see? Man, the lid's not there, man. Jump. Jump, Justin. Jump. Katie, jump. Larry, jump, man. You can jump. Eunice, jump. Rena, jump. You can jump. The lid is not there. Israel, jump. The lid is not there. All you need is to find somebody who's done what you've done, trust them, and follow in their footsteps, because the lid is not there, ladies and gentlemen. I sent out a text this morning to some of my team in Northern California, and I can't remember the exact words, but what I said is there is still time left to achieve your goals. This month, there's still time to achieve your goals. Because as it's been laid out, all it takes is some belief. Why is belief so important? Well, belief is so important because it's your belief that drives your actions. It's your belief that enables you to go through some short-term situations to get something done. It's the belief that enables you to make some sacrifices, whether they're financial, whether they're physical, whether they're emotional. Your belief will get you there. But we all know that you can't do something unless you believe in it. You can't believe in it unless you think it. You can't think it unless you speak it. So you got to be speaking those right words. Those affirmations are so important. Mr. Eminite shared it on one of our calls over the last few days, talking about, and I'll go ahead and say it. I love this man. I love this man like my brother, like Mr. Silas Blue Diamond King, like Mr. David Crown Diamond Eminite, like Mr. Holton Buggs. There are some people out there who were put on this earth to help others, and those people have been put into our lives, and it's our decision on whether or not we're going to follow in their footsteps and achieve their success and happiness and wealth or not. It is all on us, ladies and gentlemen, because the lid is not there. January 30th, 2012. Now, some of you who follow me on Facebook saw a few pictures I had. I want you to imagine that you're able to look your wife or your husband or maybe yourself in the mirror in your eyes and present that person with their dream car. Now, those of you who've been out to California once again have been following me, you know that I have had pictures of a Mercedes-Benz posted on my dashboard in my car, on my steering wheel, in my garage, in my wife's car for easily the last 18 months, if not 2 years. Why? Because my mentor says you don't get what you want, you get what you picture. So if you don't get what you want, you get what you picture, maybe you should get some pictures. Looking at the mirror next to my bed, and it just has pictures of rubies all over the place. Ruby is already done. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Go downstairs as we walk out the door. Pictures of all the vacation places I'm going to take my lovely wife. Not because she needs it, but because she deserves it. Walk into my garage, look to the right, more pictures of Mercedes-Benzes. So when my wife looked at me in all seriousness on Friday and said, "Is this a dream?" Those were her words when I gave her her keys to her brand new 2012 C250 OG Mercedes-Benz. The only words that she could say was, "Is this a dream?" And ladies and gentlemen, it's not a dream, it's real. It is real. This is real. You are at that moment in time that most people in history never get a chance to be a part of. They may get a chance to hear about it, to read about it, to learn about it in some book, on some television program, or just through the word of mouth. But you are here at the beginning of something that if you just follow a proven system, you will achieve everything you desired from a personal and a professional standpoint. So Saturday was an amazing morning in Tracy, California. Not only did I get the car, I told my Mazda, that's on my brain. I told my Mercedes-Benz guy, "Man, I need one more favor. Can you get me the ribbon that's on top of the car in the showroom?" He said, "No problem. I'll drop it off to you." Actually, I had to go by his house. I picked it up about 11:30 on Friday night because I knew what I had to do, because I had already pictured it. I'd already pictured it. So when my team drove up to attend their regular Saturday meeting and training, sitting in the driveway was a brand new 2012 OG Benz C250. Do you think their belief is a little bit higher? All the neighbors, man, it was like a dream. It was like a dream of just sitting out there in front of the house and looking at people leave their houses to either go off and, unfortunately have to go to jobs on Saturday mornings, or go out to do whatever they're going to do, and they look across the street, they look down the street, and they see this beautiful vehicle with the ribbon on. And they knew what it meant. It meant that somebody had paid the price to get that thing done, because I didn't deserve it. And it's something about that word deserve. I was up at 3:30 this morning, couldn't sleep, because I got some things I still need to do. I have some people I still need to help this month. I couldn't sleep. That's a good type of not being able to sleep. Couldn't sleep. And for some reason, the one word that kept popping into my mind was deserve, deserve, deserve. Why? Because a lot of people, when they were sending out their congratulations on what my wife and I were able to achieve, thanks to the hard work and effort and belief and sacrifice of some amazing leaders here in Northern California and in Texas, Ms. Brendy Cumberland, who is the beginning of the biggest leg of business that I have, Eileen Galera, who was my first Sapphire, that helped me understand that not only could I could do it, I could help somebody else do it. Dr. Florence Wandasan, who proved that she could be successful and profitable working a full-time job with a full-time volunteer practice, a full-time wife, full-time fine mother. She could do it. And that Raymond Reyes could actually do it. All those top leaders. I got some people out in Canada who, if they didn't get it done last night, haven't even checked my back office yet, they will get it done this month. Have our first International Sapphires, OG Benz Club on the other side of the border. So many people, too few time to actually share everybody. But their belief is higher. Their belief is higher. And it is just, you have to get a Benz. You have to get a Benz. You have to get your Benz. Not because you deserve it, because we all deserve it. Get back to my train of thought. Deserving. We all deserve it. Don't tell somebody they deserve it if you don't put yourself in that picture. That's kind of what bothered me a little bit, because when people say, hey, congratulations, you deserve it, it almost feels like they're saying, you deserve it, but I don't. No, you deserve it too. You deserve it too. So as my mentor, Mr. Emanita, would say, well, you got to learn about what words mean. You got to look it up. So deserve means, I have it on my phone. Deserve, what does that mean? Being worthy of something. That's the first definition that comes up. Being worthy of something. Every single one of you is worthy of driving whatever car you want to drive. Every single one of you is worthy of living wherever you want to live. Every single one of you is worthy of having the lifestyle that you desire. You're worthy. Now you still need to do the work to get it done. And then I looked at a deeper meaning for the name, for the deserve. And in the very small print, going way back hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, I think it was like over 1,000 years of when that word came from, and it had something about devoting one's service. Oh, I wish I could pull it up. I don't want to cut off the call, but man, deserving, you all deserve it. I'm going to see if I can pull this up without messing this. Pull it up, here it comes, it'll be worth it. Here it comes, deserve. There was something at 3:30. This is what some people do at 3:30 in the morning. Deserve, it says, to devote oneself to the service of, ... To devote oneself to the service. That's the core meaning of the word deserve. So my challenge out to you is, not do you deserve it because you do. Because you are worthy of this. You are worthy of getting your dual team. You're worthy of going platinum. You're worthy of getting 2-star. You're worthy of the fruits of your labor, of your sacrifice, of your determination. You are worthy of that. Of course you deserve it. Are you serving enough people to make that happen? Who are you serving? Now I'm sure we all know who most of us, all of us, are ultimately serving, but who are you serving? Are you serving your team? Are you serving the people you care about? Are you serving the people you interact with? Are you serving some other company to help somebody provide the lifestyle for him and his family? Who are you serving? I have a new affirmation. I had the amazing, I just can't believe, I'll go ahead and say it. Mr. Holton Bugs himself actually called me over the weekend to congratulate me for getting my Benz. And I told him one of my newest affirmations. And one of my newest affirmations is, nobody can or will ever outserve StephenVRichardson Organo Gold. Nobody can or will ever outserve StephenVRichardson Organo Gold. Nobody can or will ever outserve StephenVRichardson in Organo Gold. Maybe that's my gift. Now I can put a few words together, but it's serving. When you are observant and serve, amazingly good things happen. First of all, you feel better, you help other people feel better, and it's amazing good things just happen to you. So I challenge you to serve somebody today. You need to understand what you're a part of and how you can help every single person you interact with. When you receive that, somebody contacted me from Hawaii last night telling me about people are skeptical and I don't know why they're not following me and all this kind of stuff. You know, I won't say wham, but all I knew was this person did not believe, sure didn't understand what she was a part of. Here's what you're a part of. You are a part of the strongest, most productive, most powerful industry in the world, the industry of network marketing. We have created more wealth and more millionaires than any industry since the 1970s, period. So no one can look at you cross-eyed. No one can give you nothing but respect, because there's nothing out there better than network marketing. Decades have proved that this is the industry to get it done. It doesn't matter your education, doesn't matter your situation, your finances, doesn't matter anything. If you're in this industry and you are in the right place at the right time, Success from Home magazine, page 1 says, Organo Gold, the perfect opportunity at the right time. So you are in an industry where it's going to get done. The most powerful, it should be most respected, and it will be most powerful industry in the world. Created more wealth and more millionaires than any industry since the 1970s. That's what you're a part of. Be proud of that. It can be a doctor, it could be a lawyer, it could be a brother, it could be a family member, it could be somebody. Anybody who does not respect what you are doing and want to be a part of it is operating from a position of ignorance. It has nothing to do with intelligence. They don't know what they don't know. But you do. And you have to choose whether or not you want to share with them enough information to make an educated decision that they need to be a part of this. You can help everyone you interact with. There's no better product in this #1 industry than coffee. There are some great ones out there. There are financial services, health drinks, whatever, get skinny, girdles, whatever. There are a lot of great products out there. Amazing companies. Every single one of us are ambassadors for this industry. We want everyone to be successful. We cheer their success. But there's nothing better than coffee. Period. Nothing is consumed more. Nothing is more profitable. Nothing is more of a necessity as opposed to a luxury. There's nothing that they're doing every single day, with or without you. They're going to do it. There's nothing better than coffee in the best industry in the world. Do you understand that? There's nothing better for your body than Ganoderma. 4,000 years of history proves that. The #1 herb, the #1 nutrient in the world, doesn't matter if you've never heard of it, Miss thinks you know what you're talking about. Do your research. Google Ganoderma. Realize where it's being used and what history is saying about what this product is, and the genius of Mr. Bernard Chua, with the help of Mr. Shane Moran and Mr. Holton Buggs and the rest of Organo Gold. We are bringing the treasures of the earth, Ganoderma, to the people of the world. So there's no better health component for the #1 product in the #1 industry in the world. There is no better company, group of individuals positioned to take advantage of the best health component with the best product in the best industry than Organo Gold. And that's not us saying it, that's Success from Home saying it. That's not us saying it, that's Jamaican Blue Mountain saying it. That's not us saying it, that is the Napoleon Hill Foundation, the most respected behind-the-scenes business organization in the world, publisher of Think and Grow Rich, the second most published book in history, having created more wealth and more millionaires than any publication in history. They've never partnered with anybody, not IBM, not Amway, not Apple, not Xerox, nobody in their history, and they chose at the time, nobody knew who we were. But they did their due diligence. 9+ months of due diligence on the industry, on the leadership, on the product, on the health component, on our pay plan, on our mission, and they said, these people are worthy of being our partners. Ladies and gentlemen, do you realize what you're a part of? You have the ability to help everyone that you interact with. Everyone. The person who has no money and has no dreams. The person who is driving that nice car or living in that nice house, but they're doing it at a price of having to work 60, 70 hours a week away from their family, and as soon as they stop seeing clients or stop seeing patients or stop doing their consulting, they stop earning money. So we have something that can help them. Every single person. Every single person. Know that and go out there and share this with somebody today. And don't take forever doing it, because they're coming. The ripple effect has already started. It's like an asteroid hit this industry out in Las Vegas, and now everybody's going to hear about us. Everybody, they're coming, and they're not coming by the hundreds or the thousands. They're coming by the tens and hundreds of thousands. And I guarantee you, every single person that you're related to is going to hear about Organo Gold. Every single person that you know is going to hear about Organo Gold. Every person in your city, every person at your company, every person at your church, every person in your state, every person in your country, everyone eventually will hear about Organo Gold, just like they've heard about those other companies. Will they hear it from you with the confidence and posture that it needs to help them understand, I don't even know if this is right for you. All I know is you could benefit from getting this information so that you can make an educated decision to decide if you want to be a part of it. And if you want to be a part of it, we will help you make money and achieve your goals. If you don't want to be a part of it, keep doing what you're doing. We'll go help somebody else. This is not arrogance. This is knowledge. All things are possible to those who believe, but belief can be shaken. The next level is knowledge. I know what I know. And now that I know it, it's a wrap. You have to get your bends. First of all, just for how it feels, how it smells. Somebody asked me last night, a Ruby going Emerald called me last night, and he said, how did you get your bend so fast, man? Aren't you in the hunt? I said, man, I've been speaking it and thinking it and believing it and living it for the past 2 years. It was easy. I knew exactly what dealership, what sales guy, I mean, it was already done. You have to get your bends. It's a magnet. Man, I can't share all the Zone 1s that I have in the past 24 hours just riding in that car. People coming to you. I don't even have my logo on the car yet. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put my number on there. I'm going to put my phone number somehow on that car because people are going to be calling me. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Training's done. Know what you're a part of. Be proud. Follow a proven system and get this thing done this month. This month. I am so proud of so many people. Can't start naming your names because I'm going to miss somebody. But go out there and get this thing done because you deserve it. So with that, I'm going to open up, see what leaders we have on the back line, something they might want to share before we go ahead and get out there and finish this month out strong so that we can have a 2012 to remember. Any leaders on the back line have something to share?
Richard, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, brother. Take it away.
Okay, Mr. Forth, I'm not going to be long, sir. Just want to let you know in front of the group that I really, really appreciate you, sir. Not just for hosting the call, not just for speaking this morning, but really from pouring out from the heart and really being what I really consider an example of someone who's just 150% plugged in, sir. Everything you speak, everything you do, everything that's surrounded with Stephen Richardson is plugged into Organo Gold, and that alone is going to help somebody. That alone is going to free somebody, sir. So I just want to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing, sir. I look forward to seeing you on the stage getting United, sir, in the near future. And I'll turn it back over again.
Well, thank you very much, sir. I'm so proud of what you're doing with your team, the support that you give me, even when we don't interact as much as we could and should. You inspire me every single day, so thank you very much. Any other leaders on the back line have something to share before we go out there and get this thing done?
Mr. Richardson, this is Robinson from Waco, Texas.
There he is, man. I am so proud of you. Go ahead and take it away, young man.
I want to thank you. Thank you for all those kind words of wisdom that you've given us. It's very inspiring. I just want to say, some people want, it to happen. Some people wish it could happen. Others, make it happen. People, you need to add life to your days, not days to your life. What I would really like for everybody to do right now, I want everybody to smile. Smile when you go out today. What smiling is, this is my
Thank you very much, young man. Congratulations for getting Sapphire knocked out this month, man. We're so proud of you. Cannot wait to start hearing just some of your amazing story. You just keep plugging in, keep getting this thing done, man. It's a wrap. Any other leaders on the back line will have something to share this morning?
Mr. Richardson.
There she is. Well, go ahead. Take it away, young lady.
Thank you so much, sir. And I just want to say congratulations for everything. And really just thank you again for the example that you so eloquently set forth for the team. And really just walking it out before people, again, for the example. But there's really nothing else to be said. I just want to just really just say that it's it. That's it. We need to just go get it. We do deserve it, but more importantly, our families deserve it. Our families, our loved ones, our friends, people that we come in contact with, they deserve it as well. And we have it, and we just need to share it. So I just want to say thank you, sir, and I turn the call back over to you, sir.
Well, I know everyone knows that voice, but we do have some new members on this call. That was the Deborah Ruby Quinones, just doing some amazing, amazing things, and we're so proud of you for all the stuff that you were doing. Thank you very much for sharing. Final opportunity for you to leave in the back line. That's something to share. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that it always has been, always is, and always will be the 4 steps. Having a product to fuel the growth of your business, be a product of the product. Have a list of people that you know and meet on an ongoing basis. Build your list. Schedule your 4 coffee and jazz mixers. Gotta have them exposure. Exposure is everything. And then plug into the proven system. At the bottom of the hour, we have the coffee break call. Definitely call in. Definitely listen in. Definitely get some guests on that call. 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, 10:30 Central Standard Time. And then, of course, we have our Millionaire Mastery Call this evening at 9:30 Central Standard Time, where the Holton Bugs will be on our Millionaire Mastery Call. So definitely want to get on that. We will have over 1,000 people on that call because we still have people who are chasing, who are going to get their dreams and desires and goals done this month. So definitely hop on that. It's been a privilege to share some wisdom with you. My thoughts and prayers are out to everybody. Go out there and get this done. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.